Hey folks, welcome to another edition of BrushPile Fishing. It's a brisk November morning. I'm on Kinkaid Lake here in Illinois, waiting for guide Kyle Shane here. Kyle's going to be here and we're going to do some winter fishing, so you stay tuned. We'll be right back. Hey folks, welcome back to BrushPile Fishing. We're here in Illinois with Kyle Shane here. Kyle.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey bud, it's a little bit brisk this morning. We got some breeze going. They're calling for 15 to 25s.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with a lot of wind today. We're gonna go after some of them big Kinkaid hybrids. It's kind of what this lake's getting known for. Drop shotting, we've done that in the past, shooting for some of them big old fish.
I haven't been here for several years. Last time I did, I popped a 3-pounder on tape, so that was special. Yep. But you say we should catch some pretty good numbers today?
Yeah, we're gonna hope for some numbers. We're gonna really go for some size is what we're shooting for first. If we're struggling with that and the wind too, we're gonna move up the creek, hopefully get some more eater fish, get some more bites. But we're gonna stick with trying for them better fish first.
You ready to get on the water?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Tell you what, Kyle, the weathermen got the wind right today. What were they calling for?
Yes, they did. They were calling for 15 to 25. With some even heavier gusts. So
and we're right in those now, without a doubt.
Yeah, they got it. They got it right today.
Well, folks, as you can see, we have got some terrible weather today. We are going to do a lot of running and gunning. And the one thing, it's just like bass fishing. You're looking for that one active bite. If you don't get it within a few minutes, it's time to move on. And that's what we're doing today. We'll say there's some fish down there.
Yeah, he hit it. Look at him, he's going to town.
Got a little fight to him.
Yeah. There we go. Now there's a good black nose right there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, these are, like I said, they just come in 2009. They're starting to get, a little bit better size.
Did they actually stock those here?
They did. They stocked those in here. Like I said, they're aggressive fish. Boy, look, he's got a belly full. He's been eating down there. See, there's a lot of bait fish all down in that 30, 35 foot of water.
I don't know if the cameraman can see that black stripe down there.
Yeah. Right down there. See right there. Not really a hybrid, just a unique color strain. Aggressive fish, fun to catch.
Got him?
Yeah.
Nice one?
I don't know, he was hung up on me. I don't think he's too nice. Oh, he's not too bad. He was buried down in it. Another hybrid. See this? I've seen them a few places around the country. One's Kentucky Lake and one's the Alabama Coosa River, but this lake has got several of them in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spines again. And if you look at him, he'd look more like a white, wouldn't he?
When did you start catching these here?
They've been in there ever since I remember. When I was little, I've always thought, they look different than a typical black, but I really never knew what they was. Talking with Ronnie Capps, and he said he's seen them as well down there, Kentucky Lake and the Alabama River. So we're lucky we got them. That's the 3-pound, 4-pound fish you hear every once in a while coming out of here. That's what they are. So our buoy.
What's that?
Our buoy's kind of drugged back in the wind. That's one thing you always got to pay attention to. Some of this is up here a little bit too. It should be back there. It's a big top. We get any more wind, if it moves on us anymore, we may have to rebuoy it so we know exactly
right
where where we are.
So 2-foot waves would move that once in a while?
Yeah, it'll scoot a little bit.
As soon as we step foot on shore and we're done, the wind will die.
Oh, sure. It does. Always seems to work that way. Uh-oh. Yeah.
He's on there.
Good one.
That's not a bad fish. Not a bad one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a black nose or a black.
That's one of our hybrids.
Another hybrid. That is a nice fish.
That's more what we're after.
I'll tell you what, you can tell you got a little bit warmer water because these colors on these fish are beautiful. He thumped her. There was no doubt on that one. He thumped her.
That's a pretty fish.
Woo, nice. Tell you what, even in these winds, folks, you start catching some decent fish. You warm up real quick.
Yeah.
Looking for the best baits and lures on the market? Look no further than SouthernPro.com. Southern Pro baits are handmade from the hook to the finished product by American workers in the USA. And our colors are mixed by our very own master craftsmen. At Southern Pro, our focus is fulfilling the desires of our fellow fishermen. Tube and solid plastics, bass tubes and lures, ice fishing tackle. Southern Pro has what you need. Visit our online store at SouthernPro.com to find everything that you're looking for to bring in your next limit of fish.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, Midwest Ohio's largest truck accessory retailer. Automotive parts and accessories of all kinds, featuring WeatherTech floor liners, Mickey Thompson wheels and tires, ARE truck caps, and rigid lighting. Want the latest in trend-setting truck looks? At PSG, we install suspension lifts, wheel and tire packages, fender flares, and heavy-duty front and rear bumpers. Campers, you'll find hitches, towing accessories, and suspension upgrades. Contractors, browse our full line of WeatherGuard toolboxes and ladder racks. Online at psgautomotive.com.
Do you ever struggle to quickly tie on hooks and jigs because the eye is too small, your hands are cold, or your eyesight just isn't what it used to be? Hi folks, I'm Russ Bailey of BrushPile Fishing. My eyesight isn't what it used to be and I struggle to tie on line to my jigs. That's why I'm pleased to announce the Tie Pro. Tie Pro is a simple, fast fishing tool to thread small eyelets, tie knots, and clip line. It's that easy. Get yours today for only $14.99 at tiepro.com.
Innovation, it's all around us. NK Telco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NK Telco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
BrushPile Fishing has now launched its online store at BrushPileFishing.com. You can now purchase BrushPile Fishing hats and apparel, as well as BrushPile Fish Attractant with many more products to come. BrushPile Fish Attractant dates back to a family recipe 30 years in the making, a blend of 5 powerful ingredients that drive panfish crazy. Field and tournament tested, BrushPile Fish Attractant is the #1 choice of Crappie USA National Champion David Jones. Get your BrushPile Fishing apparel and BrushPile Fish Attractant now at BrushPileFishing.com.
Feel like your internet is moving like this? What if we told you NK Telco could make it move like this? NK Telco has been expanding our fiber optic network for over 10 years. What does that mean for your business? It means fast. It means efficient. It means powerful. With bandwidth and download speeds of up to 1 gigabyte, there's nothing that can slow your business down. NK Telco, delivering tomorrow's technology today.
All right, I'm gonna go down and come around and get into this wind if it's gonna keep coming from that way. Uh-oh.
There we go.
Good one?
Not bad. Not too bad.
Hey, there we go.
There we go. Fat one.
Now, that's a true black.
He was right off the bottom.
Was he?
Right off the bottom.
I'm gonna turn. A little bigger.
A little bigger.
A big 10-inch.
Kyle, I know that when you're fishing this style, you always have your eyes on your depth finder, knowing what's on the bottom. And looking up here, I've seen some pretty nice images on there, and it looks like a TV screen.
It does. It does. I mean, this has definitely changed the way we fish. Without a doubt, the electronics we got nowadays, going from triangulating where you are out on the lake and seeing it on a flasher or sonar to, I mean, images like you'd see on a camera down there. So it puts you in the right places, the right depths. You know, there's nowadays we half the time won't even stop unless we're seeing fish on there. So certain situations you can't let it fool you. Structures, different types of structures, pretty dense. Say like in the summertime we're fishing weed beds, you can't quite see into that. So you still gotta stop and check every once in a while, but it cuts down a lot of time fishing water with no fish.
Takes a lot of guesswork out, doesn't it?
It does.
Kyle, I also know there's some anglers that prefer the foot control like that. Some of them want the hand control. There you go.
Little bite. I don't think he's too big. He's acting like he is.
Not a bad one.
Another keeper. Yeah, we haven't had a whole lot of big fish today. You caught one pretty good one earlier, but a lot of fish to take home.
You got the numbers on me, that's for sure. How big a lake is Kinkaid?
It's roughly about, I think, 2,700 acres is what they say it is. And it doesn't, you know, it doesn't really fluctuate level like some lakes grow tremendously by the level of the water. So it's pretty constant here. Fishing's usually been, you know, that benefits from that.
Sure.
Oh. Good one?
Might be a pretty decent. Oh yeah. Not bad. Double?
Good double.
Not a bad one. Just a cleaner.
Just all that same size.
Is that right in it again?
Yeah. There's some bites in there now.
Did you get another one?
Yeah.
All right.
Both getting a little bigger. Another black nose.
Yeah. That time I dropped down, it was the first time I felt the brush for a while, and boom.
Hey guys, earlier you heard us talking about how to take care of your bait, not only to save you a little bit of money, but also to get some more bites. Right here we got oxygen instead of air, and what that does is oxygen creates thousands of little bitty bubbles that hang in the water, opposed to air that comes up and pops and basically just aerates the water but don't add any oxygen to it. So again, one thing that does is keep your bait alive longer. If you have some left over at the end of the day, you can save it till next time, save your bait, but you will get more bites. Your bait's going to be livelier, which is going to give you a more natural presentation under the water. So that's one tip to help you take care of your bait.
Not all lines are created equal. Gamma's molecularly altered fishing lines offer an unprecedented combination of flexibility, shock resistance, strength, abrasion resistance, and low memory. A line so unique it's patented. Gamma provides the angler with more accurate casts, natural presentations, and a greater fish fighting capability. Put your trust in Gamma Line. A line so good it is backed up by a money-back guarantee. Visit gammafishing.com.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its third generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
It's the summer of red-hot deals at Buckeye Ford, and it's all about the trucks. Ford has rolled out their best F-Series yet, and now is your chance to save big. The new 2015 Ford F-Series is lighter and more fuel efficient than ever without sacrificing power. Stop in and we will show you why lighter weight doesn't mean lightweight. But that's not all. We also have great deals on all your favorite Ford vehicles. So don't miss the red-hot deals going on all summer long at Buckeye Ford. Think value, think service, think Buckeye.
Since 1963, Power & Tel has been a market leader in the procurement, sales, and distribution of communications products. We partner with top manufacturers to carry and deliver the inventory you need for the efficient completion of your everyday and project work. Our portfolio of industry best solutions includes products for broadband access, cable television, cellular backhaul, data centers, FTTX, home networking, IPTV, and much more.
Looking for the best baits and lures on the market? Look no further than SouthernPro.com. Southern Pro baits are handmade from the hook to the finished product by American workers in the USA. And our colors are mixed by our very own master craftsmen. At Southern Pro, our focus is fulfilling the desires of our fellow fishermen. Tube and solid plastics, bass tubes and lures, ice fishing tackle. Southern Pro has what you need. Visit our online store at SouthernPro.com to find everything that you're looking for to bring in your next limit of fish.
PSG Automotive Outfitters, Midwest Ohio's largest truck accessory retailer. Automotive parts and accessories of all kinds, featuring WeatherTech floor liners, Mickey Thompson wheels and tires, ARE truck caps, and rigid lighting. Want the latest in trend-setting truck looks? At PSG, we install suspension lifts, wheel and tire packages, fender flares, and heavy-duty front and rear bumpers. Campers, you'll find hitches, towing accessories, and suspension upgrades. Contractors, browse our full line of WeatherGuard toolboxes and ladder racks. Online at psgautomotive.com.
You know, Kyle, earlier we were talking about with the strong winds, we're going to fish some of the spots that we can. I know there's a lot of your spots you really want to fish we can't get to. And
Right.
This is one we can, and you can see how bad the waves are.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's been a struggle. We've had, crazy winds, up to even maybe 40-mile-an-hour gusts. You know, but that's how it is every day. You know, I mean, in the real world, you get out, you get a day to go fishing. Sometimes it ain't what you want condition-wise. So we've had to work hard for what we got. We'd like to have a little bit better size right now, but we've still caught several fish, and we're just going to keep on rolling and fish what we can.
I don't think too many people complain with the ones we've had today with these strong winds.
No. Like I said, when you got these kind of conditions, you just gotta, take what you can get.
You know, another thing, as with so many patterns of your fishing, when you've got strong winds, boat controls everything, and it's not like you're going to win a lot of these battles, but going into the wind with your boat is a plus. We would never be able to work this without it.
Right. You gotta have yourself pointed into the wind, and it takes a little practice, but a little bit of practice, you can control your boat pretty well. As long as you got enough power in your trolling motor and your battery, you can usually hold it in play.
They might not last quite as long today.
Right, it'll drain them down.
Well, folks, as you can see, we had some terrible winds today. You know, you want a little bit of wind when you're fishing. It helps break up your profile, but nothing like we had today. This made it extremely tough, and this is where boat control was definitely a key. Kyle did a great job at controlling the boat, but this also limited the areas that we could fish. Hey folks, right now Kyle's going to take a little minute to show us the rig we're using and why we're using it for this pattern of fishing.
Yeah, what we got here, we got a basic B&M BGJP. It's probably their most versatile pole they got. I guide with it all year, a lot of different techniques, more of a medium action pole, fairly lightweight. So we got the B&M 12-foot BGJP. I've got a 15-pound braid, 4-pound diameter for a main line, which really cuts down deep water, no stretching that line, so you're going to feel a lot of light bites with that. And this is just basically a simple drop shot. Some people call it a bottom bouncer, but we come off a barrel swivel with 12-pound monofilament. About 6 inches below that, we got a drop with a number 2 blood red true turn hook, and then today we're fishing with a 3/8 ounce weight.
You want that weight on the bottom because of
Right.
the style we're fishing.
Most of the bites we've got has almost all been right on the bottom. I think we've caught one fish today up
Suspended.
off the bottom. So this is a great tool for today. We got crazy winds we're battling. Deep water, we're fishing 20 to, I think we fished a little bit of 38, almost 40 foot of water earlier today. So it gives you a feel what you're doing. And for people in deep water, that's usually what scares them off of it. When they're trying to fish a jig or something, they can't feel what they're doing down there. You know, you drop down and instantly, you know you're touching wood. So.
And you can feel the difference between the bottom surfaces
Right.
or divots or
Right.
anything in there too.
Right. Yep.
That's our equipment check.
Oh,
There we go.
good fish.
There's at least one in this pile. It's a nice fish. If it's,
Is it?
that ain't a crappie. Oh yeah.
Got it?
Yep. He got caught on a branch on his way. Not a bad one.
He was on this backside.
Ouch. Yeah, he was. Not a bad fish here, folks. Pretty fish. Did you have one?
Yep.
Woo! He did take us to the hot spot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold that up from the camera, mister.
He hit it like he meant it.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah. Now he's a true black. We've caught everything they got in this lake. True white, true black, black nose, and the hybrids.
Stop fumbling with your jig. Stop using bait that isn't working. And stop procrastinating on retying your jigs and start tying with Tie Pro. With Tie Pro, you can easily and quickly thread, tie, and clip your jig knots. Tie Pro allows you to change bait that isn't working with no fumbling and no fuss. Get to catching fish. Get the Tie Pro tying tool today at tiepro.com. Buy two and receive free shipping.
Not all lines are created equal. Gamma's molecularly altered fishing lines offer an unprecedented combination of flexibility, shock resistance, strength, abrasion resistance, and low memory. A line so unique it's patented. Gamma provides the angler with more accurate casts, natural presentations, and a greater fish fighting capability. Put your trust in Gamma Line. A line so good it is backed up by a money-back guarantee. Visit gammafishing.com.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its third generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
It's the summer of red hot deals at Buckeye Ford, and it's all about the trucks. Ford has rolled out their best F-Series yet, and now is your chance to save big. The new 2015 Ford F-Series is lighter and more fuel efficient than ever without sacrificing power. Stop in and we will show you why lighter weight doesn't mean lightweight. But that's not all. We also have great deals on all your favorite Ford vehicles. So don't miss the red hot deals going on all summer long at Buckeye Ford. Think value, think service, think Buckeye.
This episode of BrushPile Fishing is brought to you by Southern Pro Tackle, B&M Poles, Gamma Fishing Line, Driftmaster Rod Holders, Ego Nets, Tie Pro Tying Tools, Buckeye Ford, and BrushPile Fish Attractants.
Kyle, how long did it take you to get all these waypoints on Kinkaid?
Years and years.
You got a few.
Yeah, it's, you know, a lot of people, when the fishing's tough, they'll go home. But you know, you can learn a lot just by riding around and looking with your electronics, you know, in new areas, that places you've never fished on that lake before.
Well, what's nice about this, you've got so many. We've got a really windy day, but we've had several places where we can get out of the wind somewhat.
Yeah, you may not necessarily, we may not be fishing where we want exactly, but we got places we can get out of it.
Folks, I want to talk a little bit about if you're going to a new lake, sometimes it's better not to fish that first day, and that's hard to do, but sometimes you're a lot better off to just go scouting. With today's side imaging depth finders, you can locate almost any type of structure or cover that's under the water. Go ahead, mark these spots, mark as many as you can. That way, if you have a day like we had today with the wind, you always have someplace you can get out of it and try to fish.
Man, that's a puff.
Here we go.
Good one?
No. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not a bad fish. Come here. If I can get him in with this wind.
That wind was howling.
Lord have mercy. Folks, I caught him in probably the biggest gust of the day. Another white.
There he is.
Oh, I can get him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come here. This wind is terrible, folks. There's another white. Pretty fish. You can see his tail flapping in the wind too, folks. I'm gonna put him in the well before I fall in the water here. Folks, you know I've fished Kinkaid several times with Kyle, and we've always caught some pretty big fish there. But today, the weather really did us in. But you know, that's what keeps BrushPile Fishing a real fishing show. Well, hey folks, as you can see, we have fished right up till the sun went down. Kyle, I had a good time today, but if we ever had to fight the elements, we fought them today.
It was 20 to 30 sustained all day, and I think we had some gusts pushing over 40 probably for a while.
We did. You know, we didn't get a big trophy fish, but we caught a lot of nice fish.
Yeah.
And the thing was, it showed that even on these tough days, if you're persistent, you can go out there and get a nice mess of fish.
Yeah, I mean, we worked hard. We moved around. I bet we hit probably 20-something spots today. Had several good keeper fish, you know, if we were fishing just for fun, for eaters and stuff like that, but we were shooting, like we said this morning, for some big fish, and just didn't get it.
That's fishing, bud.
It is. That's real life, ain't it?
Yep. Well, I appreciate you joining us here at BrushPile Fishing.
All right, thank you.
Folks, I hope you enjoyed the show and you stay tuned. We'll be back next week.